All right, here's a blast from the past, guys. Ricky Seale. Now, if your mind is taking you back to the early 2000s, don't worry, you're thinking of the right guy. Ricky Seale was a Silver Pigskin Finalist back in 2009, arguably part of one of the best gala classes the Prep Pigskin Report has ever seen, with guys like Kenny Stills, Tony Jefferson, and Dylan Baxter all on the same podium, with Dylan Baxter taking it home that year. Now, during his time at Escondido High School, he rushed for over 6,000 yards in his prep days, averaged 200-plus yard rushing games, and scored 80 touchdowns as a Cougar. And the best guy to talk to me about Ricky Seale is a guy standing right beside me, head coach Judd Bordman. Coach, talk to me about his days at Escondido High School. What was he like during his prep days?
He was, well, he was incredible. He's exactly what you hope in a high school athlete. Humble as can be. You know, one of the stories that I always remember about him is he led the county in rushing, and then he sat the bench playing varsity basketball. And he was the guy who got the balls and got the water. Like, humble as they get, but just an all-around awesome person.
Now, after his stint in the pros, he found himself back on the sidelines at Escondido High School, but this time not as a player, but as one of your colleagues. What was it like having him on the coaching staff here?
It's fantastic. I mean, I sought him out right away once I know that he didn't get a chance to be with Buffalo. He had a bunch of success here. He knew what the dedication was. He knew the commitment. He knew the time, and that's who we want to surround our players with, so they understand that that's what it takes.
With him having the experience, obviously, at the professional level and then coming back to high school, how did that make him different on the coaching side of things?
You know, I think not all players can coach. Some people can play and some people can coach, and some people can play and coach. But kind of a long-worded answer, but he has both. Mm-hmm. I think that he earned the respect with the coaches when he played, and it was easy. It was an easy transition for us because we knew he could do it.
And I know he's not here this season because unfortunately he's in Kansas City. Can you kind of talk to me about what he's doing up there?
Yeah, he got a job. He's an NFL scout for the Chiefs. I tried my hardest to convince him that a coaching stipend is the same as an NFL job, but it's we're happy for him. But he still stays in touch a little bit. Left him on the Huddle account. He'll call me Saturdays and say, give us his point of view. So I mean, he's breaking down AFC West film and breaking down Escondido film still.
Well, that was my next question, because word on the street is that he's still kind of staying in touch with this football program. Was this something that you had reached out to him kind of saying, hey, can you still see what we're doing down in San Diego, or was it just something that he wants to stay a part of this program even though he's thousands of miles away?
Yeah, you know what? It's all him. It's just the kid that he is, I guess the man that he is. I still see him as a kid, of course, but he cares about this place. He cares about our community. He cares about our kids. And I think that no matter what he ends up doing, he's always going to want to give back. And even though he's, halfway across the country, he's found a way to give back yet again.
Well, I know we're excited to see what Escondido does. I know you guys have a really young roster and a small roster, but I think we're also excited to see what Ricky does at the next level, and hopefully we can get him back here in San Diego soon, either on the sidelines or even on PPR. But from Escondido High School, I'm Ashley Washburn.